Hey YouTube, it's itslinamar and welcome to my final India vlog edition. On this particular trip I was off to Jaipur and that is my cousin Rajan, you guys can see. And before we made a real trip out, we obviously got some food, and of course it was paneer and chicken, and that is a palate cleanser, something you have after your meal. So once we were nice and full, we set off and made our way to Jaipur. These clips are from Udaipur in particular. Hi! And I love how everyone says hello. I didn't get too much time in Udaipur on the way there, but we did spend quite a bit of time on the way back, so you guys will see a little bit more of it when we're coming home. Hey YouTube, so I arrived in Jaipur quite late last night, so we stopped off at quite a cheap hotel. And it's early in the morning and we're going to set off and go into the markets and see what Jaipur has to offer us. I'm really excited because I've never been, but I hear they have lots of nice jewellery markets and like leather handbooks and that sort of stuff, so I'm really excited, and see you guys later. Peace! So first day out in Jaipur and we got ourselves a tour guide. And he basically took us to this museum. It's called the Albert Museum. There's a little cutie, you guys can see. And it was filled with many things from all over the world. History of India, history of Egypt, you had a little bit of everything. Very interesting to see, and it was surrounded in a beautiful area as well, so I just really enjoyed myself there. After the museum, it was back on to the streets of Jaipur, and what you guys are seeing here is known as Pink City. The walls are like a salmon-y colour, the sun has just faded it, but it was so pretty to see. And of course we stopped off for some food. This was a little restaurant near us, just within the area. And then we set off again to go and look at some more sights. Now this particular scene is of a house that once belonged to a king, and it was in the middle of the lake, river, whatever you want to call it, but it just wasn't accessible to the public. So I got to admire it from where I was, and then we drove up to the fort. So we went quite high up, and this was just outside, and there was a fort, and you could just see like an amazing view of India. My camera isn't doing it any justice. And this was a palace where a Indian king lived with his 9 wives. And it was pretty astounding and a pretty pimping place to live. As you guys can see, just look at the view. It is amazing. And lots of monkeys here in Jaipur. After seeing the palace, we ended up here. It was kind of like a factory warehouse, I'm not quite sure, but you got to see how things were made, tapestry, just all the different processes, and just what it went through. Everything's pretty much done by hand here in India. It's just really cool to see. And also, I also got a demonstration on how they dye the fabrics. They use all natural sort of vegetable oils. And yeah, it was just really interesting to see. And of course you could buy the goods that they were making there as well. This was the shop. And then I made it my mission to want to go and see some elephants, so that we did, and here they are. They were so beautiful. I absolutely loved them. After all the sights, I wanted to go and see the markets of Jaipur, so this was just one of the markets, and it was so lovely, colourful and beautiful to see. It was a little bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie, so I didn't buy too much here, but still something you should definitely check out if you are in India. And that was our last day in Jaipur, and the clips you're going to see next are when we stopped off in Udaipur. So all these little bits of jewellery and leather bits, it's all from Udaipur, and I would say it's probably better for shopping than Jaipur, so if you are visiting, bear that in mind. So after the Jaipur trip, it was back home to Ahmedabad, and my auntie wanted to take me to this restaurant called Mirch Masala, which I was so excited to eat at. And as you guys can see, chicken and paneer again. My last few days in India I just spent with my family, and my cousin wanted to show me his kite flying skills. So once a year in India they have like a kite flying thing. I think it happens in February, and basically you look up at the sky and you can't see it. It's just filled with kites, and it's just a kite flying festival. Everyone gets really into it, and the aim is to try and cut someone else's kite with the kite string, if that makes any sense. And then that evening, which was my last evening, my mum and my cousins all decided to go and get some food, and at this point I was craving Western food quite a bit, so we came to this place called Amazon, I think it was. And then once we got home, our neighbours were having a party. Someone in the neighbourhood had gotten married a few weeks prior, so they were having a little celebration for everyone within the community, and it was really, really cool to see. I'd never been to an Indian wedding or any kind of celebration like this, so I loved watching it, and keep watching for some clips of some awesome dancing. Peace!